Hey folks, I'm Surveying Glory and welcome to part 16 of my Kolomak campaign in Graviteam Tactics, Predators in the Mist. So this is our main attack for this turn. It's 0600 hours on 13th September 1943. And yeah, so we've got a couple of tank companies and 4 rifle companies all involved here. Might leave this first company from the 1241st back there to keep an eye on these engineers. Just in case they decide to advance out of there, try and escape this massive attack that's coming in against them, potentially in the next video. But for now, let's go on and do our deployment. Okay, so just make sure that is the sector we're attacking into, and they're potentially advancing to our left rear. Okay, so literally, where's our tanks? Must be up here somewhere. Right, you. What have you got? Oh, you've got the T-70s, or what's left of them. Alright. I'll leave you somewhere over here anyway, see if you can't provide some covering fire. So that's 179. 177, 180. So I'm presuming this is low ground in there. So if we have these guys, for example, and here, yeah, okay, I can do that. The T-70s. I can't set up that far forward. I guess that's right at the edge, is it? Wrong one. No, wrong one again. That one. Yeah, so they're right on the edge of the deployment area. Yeah, I think we just have you in front there if we can. And you come back in front here and then CO back in there. That's fine. And you can actually call in some artillery. Immediate fire only. Well, I guess we want to bomb the farmstead. So let's see what you've got. You've got high explosive as well, and some incendiaries. Okay, so let's find your plot to begin with. There it is. And I should perhaps deploy you first. About in there, what can you see from there? Not much. I'll set for that. And you may as well go in there. Right, try that again. Still 150 metres scatter. That's a bit better. Alright, settle for that. Let's get some 3 incendiaries per gun, would be more than enough. So select incendiaries then, do that, and then call in some high explosives. Can we see any prepared positions? I mean, there may well be some because the Germans have been holding this line for a while. I'm not seeing any trenches around there though. That's a wee dead... Oh, hang on. So this is where we fought the battle where we had our infantry in here running out and attacking the Panthers. So we've not held that territory. Okay, looks like a couple of vehicles must have been recovered. Anyway, I was looking for prepared positions, wasn't I? Anything else up here? Another dead panther. So I'm not seeing any trenches. Although this here looks a bit suspect. I should have done this before. What you got? That's 60 metres scatter. That's okay there. We're going to call in some fire there. Let's just go again. 5 per gun. And is there anything else potentially up in this area? I'm tempted to call in some fire here again, given that it looks like that was a... No, it's not an artillery position. I thought it was maybe a burned out truck. Okay. We'll call in some fire here, just on the off chance. Like that. Okay, and that'll do. Right. Oh, that just for the one tank platoon. And this infantry will just set up on the battlefield. So that's, yep, Enin, yes. Let's view in here. You're not the strongest, but you'll do okay. You back there. And you've 122mm mortars as well. But we can't call in fire during the battle. Okay. Let's get rid of that. If you're over somewhere here, you can't see beyond the end of the hill there, although I could put you over here too. Doesn't help that much. We'll settle for it though. And there, your truck back there. Okay. 122mm howitzers. Again, we're going to have to find your plot. And we'll start on the farm again. You all get smoke and shrapnel. Alright, we'll call in some shrapnel. How many guns? 4. Let's do that. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to call in some smoke as well. So let's take this. get some smoke in here. Right. Good enough. And Shubney. Let's have you in there. And with your machine gun, don't suppose you'll see much. Now again, line of sight is blocked by the edge of the high ground there. Right, come on, where are you? Where is that? Across the back there. I think, Colm, if you're going to be up here. You've got these little 45s. Let's actually get the guns though. If you're in there, that's terrible. Okay. Right. There and somewhere about here. It's going to have to be in front. Right, okay, that'll do. You can go in there. I think I'll have you down in this low ground in here. Where? Right, actually it's quite far in. Right, change my mind. Let's have you then come further forward. You can stand in there. You can be a bit further forward. You further up still. There. And I'm going to take positions and get your heads down to start with. You do the same. Now that's better. You conserve ammo, please. You've got 122mm as well. Right, what can you see from there? Not much over on that flank. Just into the edge of their deployment area. Again, there's some high ground here. How about if you were in there? No. What's the story? I've had this before in this map. What? I wish I knew what it was that's causing the lack of vision. I imagine you'd stand up so you could see over the tall grass. Okay, how about here? Nope. It's just a bit too exposed for my liking. And it still doesn't even see into the German positions there. Right. We'll have you there. And your truck made it up as far as there. And haven't you? Where's your plot? There it is. Right, okay. Once again, don't really know where we're going to target this. I think we'll just call some fire in here. What do you have in the way of ammunition, actually? Smoke and shrapnel, and some high-X. Okay, let's call your high-X in here. And we'll use up half of it. And after all that positioning, again, because you can't call in during the battle, it doesn't really matter where you stand. I'll just leave you there then. And that was Komov. Actually, I need to position you, don't I? I think we'll have you in here, just for now. You can take positions, don't shoot at anybody. You know, fine. Shupin over the other side. Yakovlev. Okay, what have you got? Submachine gun platoon, NKVD platoon, a reasonable rifle platoon, and you've got the ZIS-3. Where can I put the ZIS then? A bit back here. Your line of sight. That's not too bad. Imagine that, first time out we get the right plot for it. You stand next to them. Okay. And all of this infantry. Is that part of Yakovlev? Yes, it is. Okay, right, I'll put you back here for now. But we'll have you somewhere in here. And again, everyone take positions and keep your heads down. NKVD, you can be in over there. Submachine gun platoon, we're just going to have in here. Same with that. You've got this, you've got ZIS-3s as well, isn't it? 76.2 mils. Okay, that farmstead is going to get absolutely plastered. It's artillery fire. There's probably nobody there. Right. There's your plot marker there. And as I said, we're going to just call it in here. What have you got? You've got some incendiaries and some high-X. Bring some incendiaries from you as well, and then go to high-X. Let's get 10 rounds. And then we'll throw some in up on the height there. Yakovlev. You can sit in there. Okay, and we've got some mortars here too. Oh, the mortars we'll put over here with this 3. It seems to be a decent enough location. And then we've got Novikov. You're not the folk that are going to stay back and guard the rear. I'm going to have you in reserve down in here. So I could have you just in there. You down in there. I don't know that you'll be able to see much from over here, but give it a try anyway. Get some vision up there. So let's do that. And again, you're not going to have the ability to call in fire during the battle, so I'm just going to leave you all down in here. And Novikov down there too. These tanks, I guess you're going to sit back over here. Probably not be able to see anything. If you were there, no, you'd come forward to here. And then you've got clear fields of fire. In fact, that includes fields of fire, clear lines of sight, what I mean. So we'll just line everybody up somewhere over here. Kuprov. And Glodkin. You're all set up already, but your mortars aren't. Forgotten that you had a couple of mortars. Okay, let's have you in here, here and here, with you out front. And then you're the guys to stay back here, keep an eye out. On that point there, isn't it? Yes. And we've got some trenches in here. So that we'll have you face that way. Maybe have you over here. Babichev, you're going to be in the woods here. In fact, let's have you up to there. Keep my heads down again. And these machine guns, let's see, hopefully, oh, you're going to be able to see over that road? Probably not. It's not too bad actually. But would it be better up at the barn? Oh yes. Who's that? Is that one of Shtelemov's main? So could you go there? That's not so good. How about there? That's rubbish. Okay, we'll do that. And we're good to go, finally. Right, well, let's end the deployment and go into the battle. Right, no initial orders. Let's just start the battle. And we'll get the tanks crossing the distance there to begin moving. Once we get an idea if there are any, or what sort of defences we're up against. And the farmstead's going to get plastered. We've got some artillery coming in up at the height here. And here, yeah, so I don't want to send this infantry too far forward early on. Keeping an eye out for people running in terror or in fire. But I really don't think there were any Germans starting off in here. It's a bit too obvious. Thought I saw some soil landing there, as if there was artillery coming in behind me. And if anything, there would have been a platoon in the farmstead, I would have thought. It's a wee bit overkill for a platoon. I looked like I saw some machine gun fire. Ah. You're sitting a bit further forward than I was anticipating. The Schwere Infanteriegeschütze. Yep. Well, it looks like it's already out of the battle. Only 2 crewmen left, I think. And yeah, that's my artillery. I think I decided that if there's nobody at the farmstead, they might go over there. And there's actually another guy here. And they're cowering in terror as well. Alright, I'm looking then for you. Could you target there? Please, try that again. Target there. And the tanks, oh, I think the tanks are shooting here. Right, where are you? You clearly can't see over there. Let's get you to first move down there and get some fire called in. I think we've probably finished the artillery that's due to come in over on the farmstead. So Kalinin, yeah, that's these guys. And you didn't have, you're just submachine gunners. So let's have you just attack up to there, please. And you should have machine gunners. Let's take everyone, stand up. And let's get your machine guns to recce up to this point. And the rest of you attack up there. Let's see what we can get called in up here. Let's get back to you. Right, now you're able to call in some fire here. Are you crew from this tank? You must be. Oh, I suppose some of these T-70s were damaged. Yeah, these two were the only two that weren't starting off with some sort of damage. There's another damaged one there that's been abandoned. So that looks like it was the main defensive position after all. Oh, and we've got smoke coming in. Yay. Let's take advantage of this smoke then for once. And in... Yeah, some of you should have, again, machine guns. Machine guns move up to there. You guys, I'll have you recce forward. Shevchenko will do something similar. So machine guns again move forward. Shevchenko, recce. There's some firing going on up there, as well as this. Actually, there's much more than a platoon in here, I think. Some of it survived. Right. Well, let's get these guys on the move then. Doesn't look like there's anything back here apart from that infantry, so you guys are just going to advance in whatever formation you're in. And here, who's this? Bonikin, you're not there. Saw you there. Where did you go? Right, okay. Bonikin is our observer. We don't want him advancing. But you... you should be group 7, I think. You would be group... that was wrong. It'll be group 8. But no. Right. Why can I not get a group 8? There we go. Right, let's have you just move up there. And 7 recce. Right, so closing in on them from 3 sides. And these guys over here are taking plenty of machine gun fire and machine gun fire from our tanks. Nobody's moving back here. It looks like they did catch sight of somebody. There are troops there. They might want to just keep their heads down. Let us do our thing over here unmolested. Okay. So, let's get these machine guns. Come forward to here. 3. You come forward to here as well. And then we'll have you delay 2 minutes to let the rest catch up. Your machine guns catch up, and then we'll have you attacking across there. You guys are supposed to be advancing up there. You're just not interested. What was that? I'm not seeing much that would really need you to keep your heads down. There's a couple of folks over in the distance there. These tanks are coming in, we're going to clear them up. Tanks here. We don't have many that are mobile, do we? Are you all able to move? Seriously? What's your line of sight? Yeah, you can see from where you are, no need to move you. And you should be similar. Yep. I forgot about you. These are immobilized. What can you see from there? If you face that direction. Right. Let's have you go and fire there instead if you can. If these guys have any ammunition left, and if they're able to fire. No, you've abandoned your tube. Somebody took some fire. I guess that's the same over here. I thought sitting behind the tanks they might have had a wee bit of protection. The tanks would have had the enemy keeping their heads down, but I guess not. Right. At least you've carried out your orders. Still can't really get the hang of this. Trying to move the machine guns up. But I suppose you need to keep paying too much attention to them to find out what they can actually see from where they are. I mean, who is this anyway? This is Enon, right? And that is you. So it's showing me what he can see. Let's see. Select him. I mean, he's doing the same, apparently. I guess you guys are meant to be coming up somewhere around here. You're supposed to have held up for 2 minutes to allow these guys to catch up and get into position. These tanks still moving, or are they stopped? We've got a wee bit further to move forward, and they're supposed to have kept the same formation that they were in. But anyway, I think they are already all in good enough position. You should be able to see them quite clearly. And again, no need to get any closer as opposed to in here. So I stumbled right into somebody. Let's get you. Did you fast move up there? You guys just get into defensive positions. We'll have Komov. Oh, you're the CO. Yeah, let's have these guys come along there. And then attack up into that position there. And we could bring you forward too, just as a bit of extra support. And you've actually encountered infantry quite far forward. Hope there's no flamethrowers. Caught us out the last time. I'm glad to see there's no armour. Still don't want to send folks down into the farmstead with a couple of them there. I suppose there's nothing to stop you assaulting up into that position. Your machine gunners back here hopefully will be laying down some support and fire. Again, cannot see. So group 4. If you'll turn and face that direction. Are you going to shoot at all? No. Sometimes I seem to get them into decent enough positions. How about if you move a wee bit further up? Maybe you just can't see from where you are. And you guys over here, we'll send you in towards the farmstead. And your machine guns. I thought maybe he was drawing a bead. Oh, he is. At least they're shooting at somebody. Some of your machine guns. Fast forward, or fast move to there. Yeah. And as I said, you're going to attack into the farmstead. I think over on this flank it's clear for Callan and his crew to begin moving a bit further up. Samoflov. Machine guns, I don't know if you're in a decent position. We're going to fast move you up to there. And again, you guys assault. Did we deal with this couple of folks here? I think we did. Yeah, right. You guys just carry on moving covertly up to that point, and I should have had you not crawl and then assault up into there. Did I do the same with you? I bloody did. Right. You just begin an assault up there. Your machine gunners. Just bring you forward. Get off your knees and get up there. And we may as well send some tanks in. Let's get Kuprov. You can attack up in towards the farmstead to provide some close support. How about back over here? Nothing to be seen. And I can't take this position. No. Only here. So as soon as we take the farmstead, we should be able to get a ceasefire. You actually heading in? You take a wind, it looks like. Not seeing much enemy activity now. We've got a machine gunner advancing forward. There's something clearly broken with that. Alright. Yeah, looks clear. Get the troops into the farmstead and get this over with. And I thought we've got some folks close enough to it that if it's deserted, it should have been in our hands already. Assault right in towards the farmstead. And your machine guns are back here. Keeping an eye out. Right, we're coming in from both sides. That must be just about the battle. There we go. Ah, of course. We're not going to get a ceasefire offer until we deal with troops over there. Right. So, you men. It's you. You can be group 9 and... Can you get a group 10? You can, right. So let's get group 10 to run up to here. Take that off. As I said, run up to there. Group 9. You do the same. Fast move to there, and then just begin advancing. Good. 2 lines, skirmish, and see what you can uncover. I was completely forgotten about these recce troops. Missed them entirely. Right, so you fast move up to there as well, and then you can recce out there too. See what you can shake loose. Is there anything happening over there at all yet? Still. don't think so. Looks quiet. Let's have you're immobilized. You and you and you and you. You turn and drive up in that direction. Just see if you can get there. Cause some sort of panic in the enemy. And we did see supposedly some head peeking up somewhere. There's a trench, looks like. Right, anyway. Right, you're on the move. These guys are coming up. Could you not come through this gap here? Did you need to crawl underneath? Still, you'll get there. And again, I want machine guns. Just hold position somewhere about here. Yeah. If you just hold a defensive position in there. Let your comrades advance. And we've also obviously got these machine guns down at the barn. That should hopefully still be facing in the right direction. Not too bad. Let's just make sure everyone is facing over there. And I think fast forward till these guys get set up and begin their advance. There we go. Contact. At least tanks on the way over. Some of them are, I think. But for the moment, can you see? Yes, you should be able to be shooting at those guys. You're not on conserve ammo? No. There we go. Oh, somebody's actually taken up position in the barn or shed, whatever it is. Unfortunately, you can't get inside. But we can see the effect of their fire. And if I remember correctly, this is SS Engineers. I don't see any half-tracks around apart from the burned out one in the distance. And they've offered a ceasefire. I think we might just go ahead and accept that. Give the machine gunners some target practice, I suppose. Or we could wait until the tanks get over. But no, there's no... What's up here? I think that a machine gunner was hitting the turf there. Yeah, I'm going to accept a ceasefire because we can't take this part of the terrain. I'm happy for these guys just to remain cut off for now. We've got another attack coming in here anyway. Hang on. I need to have a look at this because we've got some... It seems to be highly effective fire coming in from up here. I should maybe have come out in binocular mode to try and get into position up here. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's accept a ceasefire. I did take a few casualties coming out there. Not too bad though. And hopefully they've taken at least as many. But yeah, we've got another attack coming in here, obviously, I think with 4 companies in a pincer movement, so they should be simple enough to deal with. But yes, as you'd expect, good outcome. Took 28 casualties though. 102 for them, 7 damaged vehicles, I think that's what we started with. Captured 2 guns and 4 heavy weapons. Lost a spotter, and it's just a spotter in command. It was our casualties. What about the mortar crews, etc.? They lost scouts or spotters. They had no tanks. They lost 2 guns. 1 managed to evade our detection. Right, back to the operation. So yeah, fatigued, but the battle group down here was defeated. And now we've got this attack against those engineers again. I'm supposed to be attacking these 2 companies and these 2, so I suppose we can let those guys off with it since we're getting support from the... oh, is this 3s and little 45s. And we've got a couple of companies also in reserve. So plenty there. We'll fight that battle in the next part. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.